What's up, guys? Good morning. Good morning. Well, this sucks because Laura Vice just been screwed. No different than Bret Hart. No different than Laura. No different than L.A. Knight. And no different than AJ Styles. But see, at least AJ Styles got an opportunity to face John Cena, but won't go after the IC belt. The booking is just ridiculous, man. But I never thought Shawn Michaels will go that route. But once the moment that he knocked down Jesse Jane, like the moment that he had Laura Vice knock down Jesse Jane, that's when you knew at that moment that he wasn't gonna get the belt to her. But then I'm like, and you know this is scripted, right? This is scripted. But I just wonder, was the family aware that Laura Vice was going to lose? Because if she was going to lose, why would you invite her family? Why would you embarrass her in front of her father and her sister and her mother? That's what I mean by cold. Like that, and I ain't gonna lie, man. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, Ric Flair, he got his ass beat by Edge in a TLC match on Monday Night Raw in front of Charlotte. But I'm pretty sure Charlotte knew that he was gonna lose. But the fact that it made her cry is just ridiculous. It makes it seem like she wasn't aware. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that Edge, well, yeah. I mean, it was just rough to see, But it's just like, why in front of their family, man? When Bianca won at WrestleMania, that was lit. When Stephanie Valkyrie won at WrestlePalooza, that was lit. In front of their families. But the fact that you had her lose and nobody cared. That's what's sad about the crowd, man. They didn't even care. Like, they didn't even care. It ain't like with Javon. See, at least with Javon lost, people cared. They were just like, why did he lose? You know what I'm saying? But Laura Vice lose, and if everybody just, some people clapping, some people like, boo, and it's just like, it's 50-50. I'm like, what? Y'all don't care about Laura Vice? Like, I mean, Shawty had an opportunity to win that belt, and you all just like, fuck that? I mean, what is it about Laura Vice you don't like? What, because she twerks? Rhea Rebby twerks. Nia Jax twerks. Charlotte Flair twerks. Shit. Nikki Bella used to twerk. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking about? These women twerk. And you don't say nothing. You don't say nothing, bro. It's just like this is just ridiculous to me, man. Like Stephanie Valkyrie, she twerks. She was just twerking with Sheamus. And Sheamus was doing it with her, which I was like, it's just white people shit. But other than that, man, this is just ridiculous. Because we had the money right there. And something, and when I watched the match, bro, when Laura Vice got knocked down, because I don't know what happened. I know she had her finisher move, and for some reason she got out the ring. And as soon as she got out the ring, you just knew at that moment she was going to get attacked. But one thing I just, like, guys, one thing you got to know is the signs, right? Lenny Reed claimed that she might be injured. That's cap. You know that's cap. She didn't get hurt. She did not get hurt. She dressed like she planned it out. Okay? She felt disrespected by Laura Vice, and the plan was for her to cost her the match. Okay, cool. So what happens if Laura Vice get her get back? Are you gonna get her take the title back? What's the point? She keep losing. Every time somebody is champion, you keep having her lose. Come on, man. What's the point of her having? What's the point of having her as number one contender if she's just gonna lose? And even if she get a rematch, you still got to deal with the rest of the women in the locker room. You got to deal with Jordan Grace. You got to deal with Blake Monroe. You got to deal with Jada Parker. You got to deal with Lash Legend. You got to deal with Kalani Jordan. You got to deal with all these people in the back. You got to deal with Izzy Dane. You got to deal with all these people. Zyra and Soruka. I would say Tatum, but she don't care about the title. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just so ridiculous that we have all this talent in the back and they keep losing to Jessie Jane. Ain't that sad? And Soruka. Soruka should have been lost that title. And she still defended it for nothing. Is there anybody that can take this belt from Jessie Jane? All I can think of is Maya May, but they're not going to have two heels face each other, and I don't understand why. When you did it before. At this point, man, we have to take, like, listen, I'm not going to tell y'all what to do, but I'm taking a break. I'm taking a break from NXT, man. Until we can get until we know for sure that we're going to get a winner, I'm not watching it. I'm not watching it. I'm glad I didn't even get the chance to finish watching Collision. I'm still watching the tag team match between the Death Riders and Daddy Magic and Adam Cole's boys. You know? It's just ridiculous, man. But we have to shame Shawn Michaels because I think Shawn Michaels has been listening to Triple H. Triple H has been on his head, and I think that's the reason why he did it, because Triple H feel like that Laura Vice is not that good, and it's just like, dude, that's BS. You know she's good. It's just the problem is you don't want to give the belt to her because you don't want to advertise a brown skin. So advertise Dominic Mysterio, but won't advertise her. Why? Because she twerks? I just told you the names of people that twerks. Twerking should not be... Twerking should have nothing... That ain't got nothing to do with it, bro. Twerking ain't got nothing to do with it. Twerking ain't got nothing to do with it. Ain't got nothing to do with it. Ain't got nothing to do with it. You jobbed her out because she's Mexican. Because you don't care about Latinas. Now, don't get me wrong, Jessie Jane is brown skin allegedly, but still, you throw Laura Vice under the bus, man. As far as you doing that, you might as well fire her at this point. You know? Yeah, that shit suck, man. Like, I hope her sister, I know her sister thinking about joining, but if I was her sister, I wouldn't even join. You saw what happened to your sister. You want to end up like her? You want to end up in catering? Come on, man. Don't do that shit, bro. Don't do that shit. Don't do that shit. You know, it's a shame. Because I just got, because yesterday I just finished listening to Shotzi on Paige's podcast, and she and Paige asked her, would you, if they ever call you back, would you get reassigned? And she said, not right now, because she wants to make sure that if she gets signed, she wouldn't be sitting in the back. And I'm like, Shotzi, they're gonna do that. You want to know why? Because Triple H is there, and TKO is there. These are white men. These white men don't care about you. That's why they got rid of Gigi too. And you don't hear Gigi saying she's gonna go back. What's the point? And then moments later, she talking about, I'm trying to get reassigned by WWE. I'm like, Shotzi, no, you can't, you're not going back, and they're not gonna hire you back. Now maybe when the management take a downfall, and we get new management, and they hire you back, and cool. Cool. But they're not going to hire you back. Triple H don't believe in you. And neither does Shawn. I mean, and the reason why I say Shawn is because if he cared, he would keep you and Gigi so that way he could keep the group going. But they let you go. And now Tatum is hanging with Izzy Dame. But I think she might get back with Lyra if we could just, send her to the main roster to have her face Bayley. But we have to wait, unfortunately. So I don't know what's next, man. But all I know is that I'm taking a break. All I know is that Laura Vice is never going to get a title. She's never going to win it. So with that being said, I'm taking a break from NXT until we get a new champion. So I don't even know if I'm going to watch the PLEs. I'm like, bro, forget it. I literally missed AEW before this. Well, mainly because I had to work. But it's just like, this is beyond. This is just unacceptable, man. Laura Vice deserved better. She should have won that night. Even if you didn't want her as champion, there could have been a plan, right? You could have had her win the belt, and we would have had some new contenders, but you didn't do that. Now who's going to take the belt from Jessie Jane? Who? Maya May is heel. So what, Jordan Grace? Come on, man. What if Maya May pull up? Now what? We get a triple threat match? That's great. But can you get Maya May to take the belt? Because right now she's getting jobbed out. Jada Parker ain't getting shit. Lash Legend ain't getting shit. And you could say it's ego. No, it's bad booking. Because you talking about TNA versus NXT, nigga, who gives a fuck? Who cares about that shit, bro? I don't care. I don't care about no motherfucking NXT versus TNA because I don't wish that on AEW. Imagine if AEW go out of business and WWE buy that shit. We're screwed. People will have to quit. Because it's like, why should we work for these fools? Why should we work for these fools when we have worked our ass off to stay away? Come on, man. Fuck the viewership. The fuck is you talking about? We don't care about that shit. Fuck that shit. It's the content that matters. And right now, WWE is taking a downfall. How is people gonna watch NXT now? How is people gonna watch NXT and you got Jessie Jane running around with the belt? Now, people don't got beef with Soruka, but I have a feeling that Soruka gonna turn heel. And the reason why is because after what I just saw on SmackDown, kind of lets me know that Zyra is going to get touched. Because I don't think they're going to have Zyra turn. I don't think so. I think they're going to have Soruka turn. And say, you know what? I'm overrated. I got the crowd by my side. They fucking with me. So at this point, man, it just shows that I don't need you. Because I could do bad all by myself. So basically, she'll be the next Liv Morgan. But this time, it ain't Rhea Rebby that's gonna turn on Liv. It's Liv that's gonna turn on Rhea. To me, that's a flip. I like that shit. Soruka portrays Zyra because she belittled her. Now at that point, we have to side with Zyra. Now I know people like the heel side of Zyra, but I think that would be good. I think that would be good because then that way Zyra can maybe let's say down the road she could team up with Rhea Rebby and she could take down Zyra and Liv Morgan. And even though Liv Morgan, might turn babyface, I don't know for sure. I think she'll be a tweener. But I think that's good business if you ask me. But you never know. I mean, I know some people thinking Zyra's gonna turn, but I'm like, dude, Soruka just put her hands on her. So if you go back to the segment at SmackDown, she put her hands on her. So what does that tell you right there? What does that tell you right there? That Zyra's not the problem, it's Soruka. Because she win all these belts and Zyra gets nothing. And being a tag team champion means nothing. It means nothing. This woman's double champion and Zyra got absolutely nothing. You would think that she would be jealous, But I don't know, man. I think after what I saw last night with Jada Parker, I really do think I really do think Soruka might turn heel because she's been acting dramatic lately. I ain't gonna hold you up. So if she turned heel, I won't be surprised because hey listen, Zyra, listen. I don't know what she gonna do to you, but whatever she gonna do, I won't be surprised. It'll just be reverse, right? Instead of Rhea attacking Liv, it's gonna be Liv attacking Rhea. That's what I think, and I can see the matchup. So it'll just be in the reverse. Ooh, Lord have mercy. But I don't know. But hopefully, we'll see a betrayal. But right now we ain't seeing shit. So I think Triple H is working with Shawn, and that's the reason why everything is these bookings are not going so well. Now some people say the matches was good. Listen, I don't care if the match was good. The results was trash. Who cares about the match when the results is trash? If Lord Vice would have won, I would have rewatched it. But I didn't. I ended up watching two matches. I watched Soruka versus Jada Parker, and I watched Jordan Grace versus Maya May. I ain't gonna lie, man. Both of those matches was good, but I feel like Maya May is getting treated unfairly, and I think Jada Parker is getting Jada Parker been being treated unfairly, so that's number one. And like I said, Javon Evans and Evan, what's his name, Ethan Page winning. I don't give a fuck about that, man. I don't care because that's not gonna go nowhere, right? And as for Ricky Saints, I mean, shout out to Ricky Saints. I mean, I'm glad that he won. Now I don't know what he's gonna do with the belt, but whatever he do with it, I mean, salute to you, bro. Now send Obafemi to the main roster, please. All right, send him to Raw, send him to SmackDown, send him somewhere. Cause I'm tired of seeing that motherfucker, man. And including Jordan Grace, send her to SmackDown, man. Like I said, enough is enough. Send these people to the main roster for crying out loud. You've already signed Roxanne. You already signed Stephanie. Now sign these people. Give me a break. But yeah, man. Yeah, that shit suck, man. Like, I don't know why WWE and TKO keep playing these silly ass games, bro. Like, that shit not cool. But unfortunately, I gotta get back to work. But tonight, I'm gonna shame Shawn Michaels, man. I might just shame DX, but I don't know if. But Road Dogg and Pac, I don't see him at all, so I can't shame them. But however, I am gonna shame Shawn Michaels and Triple H because this is beyond me. But first, I gotta react to Jamie Hayter versus Julia Hart round 3. So when I get home, I'm gonna screen record it, and then I'm gonna put it online so that way you guys can watch it. It might not come out until Monday morning, but as for the Shane video, I'm gonna try to see if I can work on it tonight, so that way I could drop it before the day is over. So hopefully I can do that. Otherwise, I might have to drop it at like 12 a.m. or something like that. But yeah, man, I'll work on those 2 videos. But I just wanted to come on here real quick. I mean, I guess we could call it a review, but there's really nothing to talk about. The only thing I could say for the Jordan Grace versus Maya May match, there was some cool spots. There was some techniques. I like the fact that Jordan Grace put Maya May in the walls of Jericho by sitting on the pink chair. I thought that was pretty dope. I didn't like the fact that Maya May was cutting her hair, but at least she's not bald, so that's good. But Jordan, you might want to get a little trim or something, you know what I mean? Because she kind of cut your hair bad. I hope that's a weave. I ain't gonna lie. I hope that's a weave that you put on, because that shit sucks, you know what I mean? But, but it looked like, but good thing is you still got some hair, but you might want to get a weave, well, not weave, but you might want to get a little trim, because she cut your hair bad. But you know what? I mean, look, uh, you know, Mandy Rose got a trim, and because of that, she cut her hair. She like trim it. You know what I'm saying? So do the same thing. But but it's amazing how it is amazing how Jordan Grace won though. Like she didn't even have to pin Maya May. What happened was she hit this slam. I don't know what kind of slam it was, but she hit this slam on the table, bro. And the fact that she just put her arm right on her chest and just pinned like that. I mean, hey, I thought that was a good ending. I thought I liked that pin. I liked the fact that she pinned without even pinning her. You know what I'm saying? Like I thought that was dope. You know what I'm saying? Because it made it look like they went all out, and I like that. But I want to give Maya May her flowers because she killed that match absolutely. Um, you know what I mean? I wish there was a little blood though. I wish those two were bleeding, but it ain't AEW, so it's very rare when you go see blood. But I still don't want this to be the end for Maya May. I still want her to go after the belt. So hopefully we could get that. But as of right now, this is what we dealing with. But hey, anybody in the comments, man, if you follow me on Instagram, man, let me know when we get some new challengers. But until then, I'm done. I'm done. So y'all get in the comment box and let me know what y'all think about NXT No Mercy. And also, did you watch Collision yesterday? I know I gotta catch up on it. But just let me know what y'all think, man. Get in the comment box and make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share if you're new. And I'll catch y'all in the next video. But don't expect no reviews from NXT because like I said, I'm taking a break. Because the fact that Laura Vice lost just leave a bad taste in my mouth, man. I just think it's nasty work, man. But they don't want to see the Latinas win, man. I mean, look what's going on with Roxanne. 35 fucking losses. And she can't bounce back. The only way she'll bounce back is if she team up with Dom. But other than that, she gonna keep losing until Liv Morgan comes back. But what about Raquel? Is she gonna take the belt? And another thing too. Forget it. Just forget it. I gotta get back to work. Y'all get in the comment box. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share if you're new. I'll catch y'all later, all right? I'm out.